Congratulations to Australia, second runner-up here at the AFC Under-23 Championship and the third and final team to secure a spot in the Olympics. The final score is 1-0 against the defending champions. Roshan, job done, but how would you rate the Olyroos' performance throughout this entire competition?
I think first of all, they deserve a lot of credit for, as you said, getting the job done and securing qualification to the Olympics. That was obviously one of their main targets, and they've done it. So they deserve, to be congratulated on that. They deserve to, be praised on the fact that they've collected the results along the way. They've put in the performances that have been good enough to see them go through. So yeah, congratulations to Australia. I think moving forward, they understand, I think that there's a lot of work that they need to do behind the scenes or with player development, with players coming through that will be able to compete with not just the top sides in Asia like Korea Republic and Japan, but also on the world stage. And I think they will understand that at the moment, perhaps that's not quite happening over there in Australia. But like I said, this campaign, they controlled what they could control, which is, all you can do is send out a squad here. They got the job done. They got the results that they needed to. They put in the performances that at times saw them struggling really to have that creative element in their game. And again, that's something that they need to address. But moving forward, they will have a couple of players coming back into the squad that will hopefully add a bit more excitement to their attacking quality. And, maybe we'll see a different side to them at the Olympics. But for now, job done. Enjoy yourselves, relax, go out, have a bit of fun, and congratulations once again to Australia on making it into the Olympics.
Yeah, and touching very quickly on that match earlier, D'Agostino, he was the only goal scorer, broke the deadlock in the 47th minute. He was benched though versus Korea Republic. So in hindsight, I mean, squad rotation has been very successful for Graham Arnold, but do you think he sort of might regret not having him on the squad at that point?
He might, but I think again at the end of the day, he'll look back on it and look at the bigger picture and the fact that they've qualified. I think he can say to his critics, at this point in time, we qualified. So what was wrong? What was the matter? Other things that he has in mind about how he wants to develop the squad. Those are things that he'll have to sit down and with his staff and think about and look ahead to. But he's got time to do that now. It was all about, for me, getting the job done here today. Yes, it wasn't a very convincing performance here tonight at all. I think even with Uzbekistan going down to 10 players, Australia didn't seem to have much control of the game, and Uzbekistan had a couple of opportunities. Yakshiboyev was lively down the right-hand side, perhaps wasted a few chances of his own, and they just couldn't quite finish off the opportunities that they had. I mean, they were leading Uzbekistan in most of the stats of this game. You talk about shots on target, shots in total, possession-wise, passing accuracy. They were leading Australia, except for the most important thing. At the end of the day, the result is what matters. They got the result. Australia are going through into the Olympics. And for Uzbekistan, I feel a little bit sorry for them because there's that feeling of almost, it's hard luck once again. We miss out. We've come agonizingly close to something big and we've missed out. And it would have been huge for them as a nation to have made it into the Olympics. So I feel a little bit of sympathy for them. But congratulations to Australia on the night.
Speaking of Uzbekistan, their Olympic drought continues. How would you rate their overall campaign under Drilovic?
I think there have been times when they've shown us the Uzbekistan, the style of football that we like to see of them. And I think there have been other times when it's been a little bit disappointing. To be fair, again, it was about getting out of the group, getting the results. And for them, they did about just enough to get through the group stages, and coming into the knockout rounds, we saw them play a really good game against the UAE. They struggled a little bit against Saudi Arabia. I know there will be Uzbekistan fans back at home, thinking, again, we've put in such a poor performance, but okay, there's a development ahead of this side. Hopefully they can progress, and again, there will be some questions that need to be answered for them overall. But in terms of the performance throughout this competition, I think, they've obviously shown that they deserve to be in that semi-final spot. They deserve to, be in this position where they're fighting for that Olympic spot. And again, they've just come on a little bit short this time.
All right, all eyes will be on the grand finale tomorrow. It's Korea Republic versus Saudi Arabia. With the pressure of the Olympics that's off both sides, do you think this will come down to, in the end, to the composure of both sides of players?
Yeah, I think it comes down to the focus, comes down to the preparation and the composure of the players. I think what will be interesting for me to see is whether Saudi Arabia actually go back to a back five, formation, which they did against Japan and in the first couple of matches in the group stages actually. I wonder if they'll look at that and think, that might be a template coming up against this Korea Republic side, with the attacking talent that they have, with the qualities that they have, just to squeeze the spaces. And, it might not be very exciting at times to watch, but it's all about being effective and getting the result. At the end of the day, finals are for winning. You know, so Saad Al-Shehri has also spoken about the fact that the pressure's off now.
Yeah.
They've secured Olympic qualification. They can go out there, and he says we will see the best version of Saudi Arabia in that game against Korea Republic. So I'm looking forward to a really good game. We already know what Korea Republic can bring.
Yeah.
We know about the talent and the quality that they have. So it should be a really good contest between those two sides who have done their job in Olympic qualifying and now looking to lift the trophy.
Yep, a very exciting Sunday ahead of us. And in less than 24 hours, we will be crowning a new AFC Under-23 champion. Until then, do follow us on all the AFC digital platforms for the latest.